Hello everybody, I am Kevin and this is the Gaming the Systems channel, and I haven't posted a video on here for 4 months. So I wanted to make this video to tell you where I've been and where I'm going with this channel. For those who don't know, I actually have 3 channels. I have this one and I have Just Killzone, which kind of speaks for itself, what it's about. And I have How To X, which is a how-to channel. When I was absent from this channel, I was still making videos for those channels. And I actually made over 100 videos combined for those 2 channels since I've been gone. That's long form videos. I've made about 60 shorts for those channels as well. I'm not trying to make excuses like some kind of absentee dad or something. I'm just saying with 3 channels with 1 person, it's kind of hard to focus 100% on all of them. So what happens is I end up basically doing seasons worth of stuff on one channel, and then I'll shift to the other and do work on that channel, and then I'll eventually return. This particular Gaming the Systems channel, I was getting burnt out on the last run that I did. I had to take a break, basically. And it has been a wonderful break. I've come up with a ton of new ideas for this channel, and hopefully I'll get to execute a lot of them. So be prepared to see new videos. Also in that absence, I've been taking care of my mom, who is elderly, and I helped her sell her house. I basically had to clean up the whole house and then do some repairs on it and then sell it. The selling part was very arduous. Normally when you do the first signing with a seller, it takes 30 days to get the house into their hands. But tons of things went wrong, and that period ended up being about 45 days, and it was a lot of stress. But that is all behind me now. I've also had to do a lot of repairs on this house. At one point after we bought this house, I noticed some staining on the wall under a window, and it appeared to me that the window was leaking into the wall, and that's exactly what it was. I had to take the drywall away from that area, remove it, and what I saw was pretty horrendous. There had been apparently a long-term leak in one of our windows, and it had dripped down into the wall, and the studs and all the different things down there, the sill plate, I can't remember what everything is called. It was all rotted. For a long time, I had a hole in my wall about this big, and I let it dry out. I repaired the leak, but the hole in the wall with the rotten wood and everything remained open for years because I just never got around to repairing it. I was so intimidated by how intense a repair it was going to be. But luckily, in the past few weeks, I have put time into that wall and I have repaired it 100%. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I just wanted to once again give you an idea of the world that I live in. And I don't always have time to make videos, but I still do them. So during this absence away from Gaming the Systems, like I mentioned, I did those 100 videos, and I learned a lot of new things while making those videos. But I also came up with a lot of great ideas about how to reconfigure this channel going forward. And that is going to be reflected in the videos that you're going to be seeing on this channel. Let me describe the next 3 videos you're going to see on this channel. The first one is going to be a new show called The Backlog. What I do on that show is force myself to play a game that I have never or hardly ever played, and it's just an effort to get through my collection. You might say, wait Kevin, you were already doing that. You have these Let's Plays where you were forcing yourself to go through your collection. Well, I have taken that concept and changed it up quite a bit. Instead of me sitting in front of the camera and playing the game and, you know, for an hour or whatever, and just going through the first few stages while I talk about the game, I'm going for something a lot shorter, maybe in the 8-minute range, where I analyze the game and tell you what my experiences were playing that game for the first time ever. And it's gonna be heavily edited. It's gonna have more visual variety. You're not gonna see me sitting up in the corner playing the game. It's going to be basically a game review coming from the perspective of someone who it's their first time playing the game. And to add to it, I've made an opening segment where I rap. It's the backlog rap, basically, where I introduce the concept of this show through the rap. and I had a lot of fun doing that. It may come across funny to you guys, that's fine. But like I said, it tells you what the show is about. So give that show a chance. I know it's gonna look like a Let's Play, but it's not really a Let's Play. The video after that is going to be a top 10 list. I'm going to do more of those going forward because the ones that I have previously done on this channel have been moderately successful as far as evergreen views. I still have people watching my videos on my 10 favorite NES games and 10 favorite Genesis games and stuff like that. So there's going to be more of those, and I think they're going to be better than the ones I previously done, because in this time off making those 100 videos for the other channels, I've gotten better at the craft. My editing has gotten super fast, and my voice work on these videos has gotten better in my opinion, so I think you'll see some improvement in those videos. And then the third video I plan on launching is going to tell a deeply personal story about my past. And this is the biggest personal story I've ever told on this channel. Going forward, not every video you see on this channel is gonna be 100% game related, just Generation X type issues and stuff like that. Earlier in 2024, I did a few of those, and they did pretty well on this channel, and I'm gonna keep doing those. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about, and this is the perfect channel to do it on. So those 3 videos kind of represent the mix of videos that I'm gonna have going forward. You're gonna see backlog episodes, you're gonna see top 10 lists, and you're gonna see personal stories and some other type of story-like videos. And who knows how long I'll go this time before I get burned out or run out of ideas. I don't think I'll be running out of ideas anytime soon, because I have this Excel list where I list video ideas. And for gaming the systems, I have about 150 ideas on that list. Not all of those will survive the process, but it's always good to have a bunch of ideas built up. It just makes it more fun. I could pick and choose whichever one I want to do next. This is a casual channel. I consider a part-time channel, so I don't know how rapidly I'm going to push these things out, but please check into this channel from time to time. My newest videos may not show up on your feed because I've had such a long period of absence or whatever. If you are a Patreon member, you will get to see those videos earlier than everybody else. So if that interests you, I'll put a Patreon link in the description of this video. I'm not going to be too pushy with my Patreon, but I do want you to be aware that it exists. It may be worth checking out even if you're not going to enroll, because I will occasionally post channel updates on that Patreon. You don't have to be a member to view those types of postings on that Patreon. You can actually be a free member if you want, and I don't even think you have to go that far. I think you can just go to my Patreon page and see some of the updates I'm posting there. What I'm not going to be doing going forward is those Let's Plays where it's just me. I may still occasionally do a Let's Play with my wife. I would like to do one where me and her play some 2-player Atari 2600 games or something like that. I think that would be fun. But overall, those types of videos don't get that many views, especially long-term views. I mean, once we post one of those, after the first week or so, there's like a bug flying around in here. But after like the first week or so, the views die off massively. So it's just not that interesting to some people, and I understand that. I'm also not going to do those types of videos where I do repairs on this game room and install, you know, new devices and stuff into it. I've done so many of those in the past. I'm tired of doing them. And I want to close this out by thanking you, my viewers, my followers. If you're watching this video right now, it probably means you know something about me and have seen some of my videos. And I just want to thank you for viewing the videos you have viewed so far, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. I will say one thing though. I will no longer be reading comments on this channel. It's just a mental health decision. 99% of the comments I've gotten in the past have been positive, but 1% are, you know, mean or whatever. But when you're reading through the comments, you always remember the mean ones. They tend to stick around a little bit longer in your mind. So it's just best from a mental health perspective to not read the comments. I think that would be good advice for any YouTuber You know, you have a lot of YouTubers that obsess about their comments. I know I've done videos where I roast mean comments. Those were fun, but I'm not going to do those going forward or whatever. So one thing I'm probably going to regret about that is that if I make a mistake in the video, I'm not going to know about it. But, you know, as long as people are still viewing the video, it's probably not going to matter. I mean, is there going to be a part of the video where I have a booger on my face or something? Will it matter that I know that? Would it cause me to take it down? I don't know. Probably not. So I'm going to be unaware of any major errors in the video. I think I'll be okay with that. But anyway, thank you for following this channel, and I'll see you in future videos. Take care.